So you want to talk about test strips? Let's get it. What's up, folks? My name is Easy. I teach people how to flip medical commodities. Go to flipmedicalcommodities.com. Subscribe to this channel and watch my videos to learn more about how you can start flipping medical commodities. In this video, I want to explain why people will sell you diabetic supplies for very low prices, even though there are plenty of options to sell diabetic test strips for high prices all over the internet. So I understand why so many people are skeptical about this business. I've spoken to many people about this business since I started making YouTube videos. Many of those people just can't understand how this business is profitable, legal, and so easy to start doing today. Even with all of the free information I and other YouTubers have given on this business, there are still many cities around the country right now with zero people doing this business. So some of the reasons why people are skeptical about this business is the business seems sketchy, immoral, or illegal to buy diabetic supplies from someone that needs to use their supplies. Another reason is they hear about the very high profit margins that are uncommon in so many other businesses. There's people like me giving away information online, and people are skeptical. They're like, why would you be telling other people how to do this if it was really profitable? Another reason is there are already established websites all across the internet that pay very high prices for these supplies, and we're going and buying these supplies for a lot of times half or lower of what these websites are paying people. Another reason, people feel that it's unlikely that someone will sell their supplies at that low of a price. People are skeptical because there are people online claiming to make large sums of money. And another reason is the business seems too easy and straightforward. The barrier to entry is low. Another reason people are skeptical is they're skeptical that people won't want to sell to an individual locally. They would rather just sell online. Another reason people are skeptical is because this business has become more popular on YouTube, and to some people it just seems like another side hustle that people are out talking about, and everybody's doing it. And there's many other reasons that people conjure up in their mind why this business isn't legit. So despite all those different reasons, the fact of the matter is millions of dollars worth of diabetic supplies are bought and sold in the secondhand market every single day in this country. And much of it is bought from individuals on the local level, like I talk about in my videos, and it's at prices much lower than what the common websites pay for the supplies. So I just want to talk a little bit about those reasons that I brought up about why people are skeptical. So the first reason about the business seeming sketchy, immoral, or illegal. The supplies that I talk about buying are over-the-counter medical supplies like test strips, lancets, and test meters that anybody can buy with cash at many stores around the country. The very high profit margins. The reason that the profit margins are so extremely high in this business is because there's not many areas around the country where it's easy to just sell your test strips. People can't take these supplies back to the pharmacy and get any money back. A lot of times people aren't paying any money for the supplies, so any amount of money is good for a lot of people. A lot of people throw away these supplies and don't even realize that they're worth money. So they're happy to take small amounts of cash for these supplies. Let's see. The other reason. Back to the first reason I had mentioned briefly, that people think it's sketchy because they think people should be using their supplies. The people that actually need to use their supplies are using their supplies. Also, some people don't sell all of their supplies; they just sell what they don't need. The people we are targeting are people that have excess supplies that they do not need to use, or not using, will not use. The reason for I gave that there's already established websites that pay high prices. So that's a common one that I hear, because it does make sense. If a website is paying this customer $70 for this box, why would anybody sell it to me for half of that, $35? And the reason for that is convenience. And I kind of want to skip over all of the other reasons, because the main reason why people are selling their test strips to you for a low price is because you're offering the convenience. You're offering them the value of convenience, or just value, period. So what do I mean by value? The value that you offer is that you pay cash today for test strips, or cash very soon for test strips locally. People don't have to wait for a check to come in. They don't have to have a certain payment app. Everybody takes cash. The websites, they are not paying cash. They're sending a check or PayPal, etc., days or weeks after the customer mails in the boxes. The other value that you offer is that you're doing this locally, in person. There's no shipping required. Other value that's important to offer is being responsive to communications, primarily phone calls and text messages. A lot of the bigger websites, you can't even talk to a human being, or it's time consuming. So you being a real person, or having a real person answering your phone calls and texts in a timely manner, so that people can get cash quickly, is very valuable to a lot of people. And lastly, your value is that a lot of times you're able to pick up from your customer. You're able to come to their home and give them cash. They don't need to have a car. They don't need to know how to ship a package properly, or go to the post office. You come to them. That's something that the websites cannot do. So in this business, you just need to find people who value, or who find value in easy cash today, rather than getting more cash days later, weeks later, and having to put in a lot more work to get that money. So hope that cleared up some skepticism about the business. If you'd like to get started making money in this business within 30 days or less, I do highly recommend that you buy a course and or coaching to get a head start. If you like to take the slower route, or you don't want to invest any money right now, then you should invest your time and absorb as much information about this business as you can on YouTube. My channel has a lot of videos on the topic, and for information about purchasing my course, coaching from me, or a list of wholesale buyers, you can go to flipmedicalcommodities.com or easyhustles.net and contact me through the website, and I'll get you together. Thanks for watching.